Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash level request video. Peep the Discord link in the description down below. Once you read and agree to the rules, you'll gain access to the chat and the Google form I'm taking these levels from. The first level I'm playing today is Worthy by Hex 10 using Epic by Silux03. I see what you're going for right here. It seems like an early 2.1 Lemons kind of vibe with the black and white contrast on the edges and the 3D and the ground spikes. And then just a nice mellow colour in between that pulses to yellow, green, light blue, stuff like that. It's pretty interesting, but it seems a little bit uninspired. Worthy. Alright, kinda cool transition. Wasn't a fan of how it dropped to the ground like that. But this is quite climactic in my opinion, except I don't know where to go here. What? Damn, that was unclear for a second where to go. This is a nice little interlude, kinda effect driven. Could definitely be more built into the level. It felt quite standalone. I just think that the level could have more detail overall. It feels very bland and bare bones all the way through. And this is coming back around full circle. I think reusing the same design in the beginning. Could definitely have more to each section to make them stand out a bit more. Because the whole level felt quite samey, even though it did switch it up a little bit. I'm not too impressed, but it was a nice start of the level. Blue Clouds by SERJUICEMAN using Wicked by DJ Cadenza. Ooh, interesting how the clouds move up onto the screen like that. It's a nice transition and it makes it feel like you've just been launched up into the air. I like these colours so far. This is pretty cool. Oh, I was expecting to see an expansion on the sky theme with the clouds. All I'm seeing is the ground spikes. Could definitely be brought in a bit differently. Maybe with the background or something, because it just felt a little bit random and out of place. You've got a lot of ideas put together quite sloppily in my opinion. There's only a white flash that's separating each part, and they're all disconnected from one another. I would rather see like a more built-in transition that links these parts together instead of them all feeling so random. And yeah, this feels really open. There's no structuring to cover the empty space here. Feels very rushed and incomplete towards the end. Well, that was Blue Clouds. It was quite a messy mega collab, even though there wasn't much detail. That's how I would best describe it. It just needs more polishing and more consistent theme all the way through. Trick or Treat by MASTERDAM using Ometra the Witch by Sismix. I'm a tad bit late, I apologise, but this is looking really neat so far. I like the background art and the wispy glow in the background mixed with the clouds. That looks really nice. These blocks are very blunt with the orange on them. Looks really nice, fits in well with the theme. I'm interested to see where this goes because this song is ramping up right now. We see the devil right there. Oh, this is cool. The block design is very basic and there's not much decoration here and there, but the background definitely makes up for that, I think. Just needs more in the foreground, maybe some sweeping elements across the front. But I really like the theming right here. We're moving into a haunted library with some ghosts. Kind of similar to the Unzor ghosts, but this is pretty interesting. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. I like this graveyard and I think the glow fits in very well. It looks very misty and foggy and haunted. I love where this is going actually. This is a really cool themed level, even if it doesn't have much detail here and there. This is more like it. I'm much more impressed by this structuring than the previous parts. This is cool. Again, I wish I had more foreground elements than just the text, but this is really fun to play. It's very clear, it's got movement, it's got some pulses. Awesome. Trick or Treat, I'm going to say treat. I'm going to put a rating, maybe not a feature on that, because there could have been a bit more detail here and there. Like, maybe there could have been some pulsing elements that light up as you hit the orbs, stuff like that. It was interesting, I enjoyed it, so you're getting a rate send. Cotton Candy by Spoofy using Maggie and Nyan. Summertime by Imiyuri. Ooh, that movement was very smooth. Wow, this is awesome. I love the way everything's floating. I love these lines in the background synced with the music. These circles floating around look super cool, how they have layered movements on them. This is really nice. I like this transition too. Damn, these pulses are epic as well. Damn, this is really cool. I'm not really feeling this transition. I feel like there's too much detail there. Kind of takes away from the arrows and the ground right there. Damn, that transition was really cool too. This is simple but effective and I love it. This level is definitely not simple in its dynamics. I just mean there's not much detail here. It's tastefully empty. You haven't plagued any of the visuals with random details. This is really cool. I love the effects in this. The pulses are outstanding. I might have just found a secret way. Hopefully this has a wall at the end. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! What is going on right now? The two-tone color scheme fits this really well, I think, how you've set out the jewel with the top and bottom being different. Interesting ending too. Spoofy cotton candy. That was super smooth. I love the movements in that. The jewel kind of tripped me up a little bit. I kind of want to send this for demon. It was on the form for 9. 8. But yeah, that was really solid. I love the consistent theme of cotton candy, the pink and blue. I'm going to send it for a demon feature because that jewel was just deadly at the end. Bedazzle by Toaster YT using Colbricks 30. Ooh, I love the rose gold look to this. This is awesome. Could maybe have some pulses or movements here and there because it feels quite static, but this is looking really nice so far. I was not expecting that change in vibe right there. It's gotten dark all of a sudden. Could definitely have some pulses to spice this up because the song is super climactic, but the level is just kind of slow at the moment. We're back to the rose gold look. I really like this glow, and I kind of recognize some of this detail. Yeah, you tripping if you think that I haven't seen this before, mate. And yeah, the level is still going really slow, even though the song is absolutely banging right now. It was interesting. The colors were awesome. Just wasn't really a fan of how it turned out in the end. Yep, I knew I'd seen all of this decoration before. This level bangs. I love how this looks personally. I love the mix of the foreground and the background and how it looks washed out in the back but really vivid at the front. That's awesome. Yeah, this level is awesome. Go and check it out. It's called Cloud Fantasy. I just wanted to intimidate anyone else who wants to try and steal decoration and request a level to the series. You should not do it. It's not fair on the original creator. And it's just really lazy and scummy to do, honestly. So go and check out Cloud Fantasy by UNSEASONS. LINH by TRUONCWF using re blah 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 by Meolophone. The first thing that strikes me with this level is how well the colours are set out. I love the glow overall and how the blocks are brighter than the background. This is very clean so far. The gameplay is quite creative too. This is strange for me because I associate this song with the colour blue because of the levels that have came out with it. But this is something interesting with it, I think. Pretty good use of the mirror portal. I'm not really struggling to see what to do since the gameplay is very clear to follow. I'm not so much of a fan of sections like this where there's just one big long rectangle and the space above it is kind of empty. I feel like that's my one nitpick with this level is how some of the structures are set out, but it allows for some pretty decent gameplay using toggle orbs and such. And some creative movements too. You couldn't do that with full blocks, so I appreciate the usage of that. This is super interesting. It's very fun to play. The design isn't exactly the greatest, but it's simple and it does the trick in my opinion. And I like how you've made the interlude with some sparkling decoration pieces, some invisible decoration pieces, and also some very thin lines without much solid interior. That's a solid ending to the level. I like that. Don't stick bug me. Okay, thank goodness. I thought that was a stick bug meme. Very cool. I'm going to send this. I thought that was pretty interesting, even though it was very simple in its design. I can definitely see this getting a high featured list rating, so there you go, 6-star feature. I love how it seems to build tension at the end, but then it breaks, and it cuts to the black screen right at the very end. That's awesome. Sweet level, I enjoyed it. Rainbow Glacier by DROMECMD, and boy am I excited to play this one because it's using Alpha by Yagru, a banger that I used myself in Come Back to Earth. Whoa, that's a lot of glow there, buddy. This color scheme looks super cool. I'm just not sure about how prevalent that orange is. It's kind of intruding on the sight of the blocks, especially when they're so dark and don't have distinct outlines. Damn, this is cool looking though. And I like the music sync here, that you just click on the beats right there. Boom. Could definitely experiment with opacity and maybe some extra block designs, because when you have so much structure coverage, it looks kind of weird. But this rainbow effect is awesome. I really like this. I really like the contrast of the plain stock filler blocks that are making up the mask and the glowy rainbow blocks. That looks really nice, although it could definitely have some more visible pulses in between. That looked really cool, and I like that at the end, even if it was simple. I'm not going to send this because it feels a little bit messy and it kind of contradicts itself by having a lot of glowy detail in the beginning, then this is phased out at the end. I'm going to like it because it was interesting, but yeah, it just had consistency issues for me. Final level for today, Beach Blast by Aurea using Refract by Garligan. Ooh, a to-do list, a fan. I really like the themed assets so far. This looks really nice and cartoony, especially with the black and white contrast. Damn, this glow looks really good though. It's like a lens flare covering up the sun. I like the sandcastle blocks and that they're pulsing. Damn, this looks awesome. I really like how the blocks contrast to the background. And these colours look fantastic. I love that tone of red. That kind of salmon-y look. Gameplay is very easy to read too. The transition is amazing. It fits in with the level. And now we're travelling into the night time. Whoa, underwater. Oh, this is sick, man. There's a crab. There's a squid. Oh, this is so cool. Ice cream. Hell yeah. Where we're going now? We're back to the fan. Coming back around full circle. Awesome. Now we got to spend time with our friends. We went through our whole to-do list apart from that. Awesome. That was amazing. I'm going to send that straight away for a 5-star. Oops, I missed the submit button. Boom. See what happens when I get excited and try to rush things. Boom, boom. Awesome level. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to leave a comment on this actually. Sweet. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to check the links in the description. You'll find my Twitter, you'll find my Instagram, you'll find my Discord server. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.